you prepare as thoroughly as you can. The guys play their asses off.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Another game.
Listen, we're talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We're talking about practice.
That you probably won't say it again.
I bet I do.
Okay.
Chris?
If you want to crown them, then crown their ass. If they are who we thought they were, when we let them off the hook.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Gather around, Skull Brothers and Sisters. This is Skull Rants brought to you by Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm your host, Dave. You can find me on Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook at Skull World. What a just unprepared offense I've ever seen in my life. I almost feel bad for our defense. Played pretty good a lot of the game. Then they had to start gambling. And then, of course, that's falls into Goff's hands as far as picking us apart. My overall impression of the game is missed opportunities. So many times we could have went down, scored a touchdown, and taken the lead, and then built off of that. But we get down there, and twice I think we ran it in the red zone on first down from shotgun. My biggest pet peeve about a red zone offense, I'm still watching the game here, 31-9. Anyways, we're running the ball good. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about our running offense. 18 for 121. We haven't run. I think we run one time in the last fucking 20 minutes. 6.7 per carry. Cam Akers had that awesome run coming out of the half. And then we don't go under center. And then we hand it off to him from shotgun. The second time we've done that, nothing. We deserved this the decisions we made. I'm a little harsh on KOC here because of the game plan. All right. We live and die by the big play. But the first half we have 3 yards per attempt on passing. So they were getting to Sam. They decided to blitz. They decided to play man on man, and it was working for them. Okay. We don't have hot routes. At least we're not recognizing them. There were some, but we're just not recognizing them. Sam, got his arm hit on a throw that overthrew Justin Jefferson. He wasn't accurate. The first half, he looked jittery. He did early in the Packers game too, but he settled down this time. There was nothing for him the whole game. Looked jittery the whole freaking game. What a defense. Shout out to the Lions for their defensive game plan against us. Worked perfectly. I had said if we caused 2 turnovers and got 3 sacks in this game, we would have won. We didn't get the sacks. I think we only got 1. Yeah, I think we got 1 sack, 2 sacks. We had 2 sacks on Goff. We didn't get 3. But even with 2 sacks and 2 turnovers, we should win this game. But we can't score in the red zone. We don't run in the red zone. We had, again, 6.7 yards per carry. Even Aaron Jones with 10 had 4.5. Okay, so just throw out that big run by Cam Akers. We were still running it fairly well. Why not keep doing that? Get their defense tired. Okay? Freaking shout out to the guys. I think it was Metellus tipping a ball, Pace catching it. We almost got a touchdown there. Harrison Smith in the deep center field play. And then Van Ginkel drops a pick, potentially a pick 6. I think it would have been a pick 6. That lineman wasn't going to. He had space on that lineman. He wouldn't have caught him. And that would have brought us to within 2. We go for 2. We tie the game. Big change momentum. They instead go down and score and go up by 2 scores. Huge difference in the game. I'm looking at Teddy Bridgewater, who just signed with the Lions, who's probably celebrating on the sideline now. Sad to see him on the other team. But 31-9. Honestly, the game seems a little bit closer than it was, like, with 12 minutes to go. We just went into taking chances, you know. Hopefully they're just running out the clock here. Yeah, there's 25 seconds left. I think they're short of the first down. We might get the ball back here. But they're just running the clock out. Now it's fourth down. So, any highlights of this game? I guess the way the defense played for much of the first half and the first quarter and most of the second, third quarter. Um, Ivan Pace Jr. had 10 total tackles, QB hit, tackle for loss. Blake Cashman, 8 tackles. There's a couple plays. There was a play down at the goal line where there's a play down at the goal line where we blitz Pace up the middle, and then Jamar Gibbs is set to the side, and all he does is run straight up the middle to catch a pass right over the middle, and he just got to beat Van Ginkel. I don't know about you, but if I'm in shotgun and I see a guy, like that, set to the side, I'm gonna cover him. I'm not gonna blitz. I'm gonna check out of it. It was fourth and like 2, whatever. Back out of that play. I don't know why don't we have checks like that when you see a obvious thing where you got a mismatch on a linebacker that you don't check out of that. Blitz. It's a pass. I don't get it. I just don't get that. Why can't we check out of shit like that? So there's a lot of things that bothered me about this game. Defense played great first half. I'm not gonna, just the play calling on the defense and the end of the game was just taking chances like crazy, just trying to force shit. And they pick us apart. And they pick us. There's a great moment here. Harrison Smith talking to Teddy Bridgewater. That was great. I'm not gonna lie. Justin Jefferson probably had one of the worst games of his career. 3 catches for 54 yards. I give him the drop in the end zone early in the game. I think that was fourth down. Or might have been fourth down or it was third down. I think Aaron Jones had a good game. Feed him the ball more in that first half. We just it's like we get a good run and we abandon it, or we go into shotgun and hand it off. I just don't get it. Give the guy a run and start. Play. Where's the play action? Just killing me. I'm a lot of complaining. This is Skull Rants, for heaven's sake. Lions fans, if you're listening, you fucking deserve that win. That was terrible. That was terrible. I felt really good about going into this game. I didn't expect Sam Darnold to have like cold feet. I didn't expect KOC to forget how to call a game. I didn't expect the red zone the way it was, just not see that we are running the ball. Why not keep doing it? I didn't think we were going to run the ball. I was going to pick the under. And, what ended up happening? Aaron Jones, he got the under on this, and I think we called that. But that's only because we abandoned it. We abandoned the run when we had the opportunity. Just as Sam Darnold, 18 for 41 for 166 yards. That is terrible. I don't think when's the last time we had a quarterback throw like that? Okay. Cam Akers, shout out to you for breaking off that run. Jalen Naylor came in clutch. Josh Oliver, a couple of plays. TJ Hawkinson can't get separation. It's a rough game. He hasn't beat the Lions since the trade. We haven't beat the Lions since the trade. Just don't get it. Just don't get it. I picked the under on Jared Goff. I was right. I was right about that. So I guess I'm going to tie Skoldock for the the pick 6 competition we got going on. Jahmyr Gibbs, 23 carries, 139 yards. Our main thing we said we had to do was stop Jahmyr Gibbs. We didn't. Early on, we did. He wasn't getting too much against us, but the second half he tore us up. 6 yards per carry. They were down like 3.7 yards per carry, and we're in the 7 at one point. 7 yards per carry. And then they ended up with 5.7 because, they just kept feeding Gibbs. He's the better back. Montgomery, as long as he's out, I think they're better off almost because if they rely on Gibbs a lot more. Amon St. Brown was clutch. Laporta was clutch. Jameson Williams, I don't get it. He's in the slot or close to the line, and you know he's going to run a drag route underneath on third or fourth down. You just know it, and we still don't. We still don't defend it. Just throwing, just terrible, man. Just terrible, man. This means we got to go to the Rams and play. I'm not as scared of the Rams, but they did get to rest everybody. You know, got to rest some people. Um, but I think we're playing Monday night against them, which is crazy. So prime time game. I don't mind. I can Uber on Sunday instead. I won't watch a single game. I'll just go out and work. Worry about Monday night. This is Alex Anzalone came back. I guess played and inspired the team a little bit. But I mean, he had some penalties, man, on one or two not called. But you know, there was a uh, couple calls. Face mask that wasn't called. Intentional grounding that wasn't called. All were game changers. Okay, so I'm not as worried about what happened today because I think it's completely fixable. This hasn't been the same during all year. Will Reichard, the refs iced him. I don't get that. The kick out of bounds before the half. Come on, you can't do that, man. And then what do? We go down to the 3-yard line and can't punch it in. That's chaos. That's you got to have better play calling than that down at the goal line. Like I don't get it, man. Get some people open. Be creative. Just having Sam Darnold and shotgun, and then nobody's there. He's got to scramble around. Give me some play action. Jesus Christ! I've never been so mad about not having play action, not abandoning the run. And when it was doing so good, so many things. KOC needs to reflect on this game. Probably his worst play calling game of the year. I get the Jets. Jets with Sam Darnold was bad. This game, there was a lot of bad. Okay, lot of bad. We need quick hitters sometimes, man. We need a little change up here and there. Just it wasn't there. I mean, Justin Jefferson had a bad game. Hawkinson had a bad game. I think the offensive line did the best they could. There was a one play where Cam Robinson almost did that Darius spin move. Saw the blitz, spun and got the block early on. Just Sam Darnold couldn't hit anybody. He was just off, just so off. But I think I'm glad we got that game out of our system. Now we're in the playoffs. We got a long week. We can prepare for this game. Get that out of our system. We got out of this relatively healthy. Detroit did not. Even had a lineman pull his hamstring with one of the last plays of the game. They lost a defensive player earlier in the game. Doesn't look like he's going to play, but they got 2 weeks to prepare. Hutchinson says he's going to be back for the Super Bowl. He doesn't know. That's a game. That's a game we play better. We stay with them. If not, go ahead of them. We had every opportunity to take the lead. We could have taken the lead 4 times in that game, but we didn't. Tell me what you think tell me what you think, Lions fans. Let me have it. You deserve that win. No shit talking ever again from me. I didn't shit talk before the game. I shit talked to the Packers fans for bitching all week, but I didn't shit talk to any Lions fans this week. Good luck to you in the playoffs. Just not when you play us. I don't want you to win the Super Bowl before us, guys. Listen, you guys may be the team of destiny, but hey, we got something to say about it in the playoffs. We'll do it. All right, let's bring on the Rams. Let's go out there and win. Play them again. Beat them this time. We can beat those guys. We can beat those guys. Our offense is going to play like that again. That was terrible. All right, Sam, turn it around. And hey, shout out to, hey guys, stop shit talking the team. Stop rooting for JJ McCarthy to take over. It's one loss. We won 8 straight or 9 straight or 8 straight or whatever. And Will Reichard, he missed one kick. The guy got iced by the refs. I mean, stop crapping on our team. They'll fix it. Don't like think about next year. Don't be talking about trading KOC. Don't talk about trading Sam Darnold we're getting rid of him, or oh, I can't wait till JJ McCarthy takes over. This is gonna be a big difference. No, man, he's fucking set records with us. You had 4 away from tying our touchdown record by a quarterback. Come on, Culpeppers. I'm pissed. I'm just pissed about how we played. But it's fixable, guys. We could have took the lead 4 times in that game. We could have built off it, got even bigger lead, but we didn't do it. We didn't take advantage, and that's why my thumbnail says missed opportunities. I'm out. I'm mad. I'm not gonna even look at Twitter all week, man. Skull Vikings. Let's beat the Rams. Let's go get them. Let's punish them after this. Cue the music.
You prepare as thoroughly as you can. The guys play their asses off.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Another game.
Listen, we talking about practice. Not a game,